Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So this is a bit of a different video. Normally I'm in my survival let's play doing something else, but today I want to share something that I found. So as you can tell by the title and thumbnail, I want to show you how to get some colorful item frames. And you can clearly tell that it's an iron helmet in an item frame, but I mean you can still like change the color, it's pretty cool. So this works on both Java and Bedrock. As you can see right now I'm in Pocket Edition actually, but it works for all versions. But before I continue, I do want to mention that this is not my original idea. I found out about this from someone called AverageTunaSandwich, and I'm going to link him in the description. So basically he made something like this, and he made it to look like an iPad or a moon. I don't know what it is, but either way I think it looks really cool. So I decided to try this for myself, and I found out you can basically make colored item frames. And this works like any regular item frame. You can just put an item in here, rotate it however you want it, and it looks really cool. Just a disclaimer though, it only works on the ground or on a table. It doesn't work on walls sadly. I wish it did, but unless you can make a sideways armor stand, I don't think it's gonna work on walls sadly. But it still does make for some really cool decoration. So how do you make it? Well, I have everything you need right in this chest. And so you're gonna need a piston, something to activate the piston, an armor stand, some blocks, some stairs. It actually doesn't matter what it is, it can be any type of block or stair, an item frame, and a helmet. And now you're gonna choose where you want to make it. And first dig down one block, place your armor stand, some blocks next to it, then the helmet in there, and then you want to have a piston right there. Place an upside down stair and then activate it. Simple as that. And then you'll end up with this. So now you can like go around the edge of the helmet and put the item frame, and just like that it's like a colored item frame. And also you don't really have to use a piston. Maybe you don't have pistons and maybe you want to make it a different block. So what you can actually do is have some trap doors and have some more down here so you can cover it. And now you can place your armor stand here, put a helmet there, and flip the trap door, and he goes down, and you can close it back up and place an item frame just like that easy. And again, you can put any item and it works just like a regular item frame. You can rotate it, all that. But one more thing on this part, if you actually want the fully black item frame, you can do the same trick, but instead add a full block this time. Push it and you should have a fully dark item frame. It's the same thing he did over here. Over here I have an example of what you can do with this item frame. You can say goodbye to these garbage iron pressure plates, and instead you can have some actual plates and you can actually put food on them. So right here I have different varieties of food and a nice little kitchen. I'm not creative, so this is all I could come up with, but I'm sure some creative people could do some cool things with this trick. But obviously the video said you can have different colored item frames and not just iron ones, so as you may have guessed, you can use other types of helmets and make other colors of item frames. So right here we have a gold one, diamond one, chainmail, netherite, which might be a little expensive, but I don't know if that's worth it. Turtle helmets, leather helmets, and even dyed leather helmets. An honorable mention is this pumpkin one, which I guess is also pretty cool. And you can also use mob heads, but that doesn't really work with this. As you can see, here's a creeper one, and it kind of looks odd, and you can't even see the item when you put it in there. You can even enchant these helmets, even enchanted they work. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this. But the most interesting one to me is the leather helmet. Since you can dye it any color, that means you have infinite possibilities. Well, maybe not infinite, but you have over 10 possibilities. So right here I have a cyan leather helmet, and the only downside to this is the brown smear of crap going down the middle. But if you're using something like a sword, you can easily cover that up a little bit. So it still kind of looks good. But as I said, there's a lot of possibilities with color. I'll put a picture on the screen right now, and you can see all the different colors of leather armor. But that's not even it. You can also use some random colors yourself. Like I guess I'll use pink, green, and brown. That's an odd combination, but you can get creative with it. And you can mix them all in a cauldron. Oh, that is a weird color. Oh, that's weird. Let me try it. Let me try a cooler combination. I don't think that was too cool. Well, I made some sort of color. I don't really know, but I think that looks better than the ugly brown mess we created earlier. But yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. You can even clean your helmets to reuse them or something. And now I have one last thing to show you, and that is this beautiful brown hat right here that is made using a regular leather helmet and a flower pot on top of that. But it doesn't just work with flower pots. You can use many items like the ones I have right here. We have a flower pot, some carpet, pressure plate, lever, button, rails, even mob heads. So you can put anything on top of these leather helmets or whatever type of helmet you want. I thought that was interesting, so I thought I might show it, and I ended up coming up with this little brown hat that I really like. I might use it in my world. But I mean, maybe you can have like some red diamond carpet. I don't know. I thought that could look pretty cool, or some netherite pressure plate. I don't know. Just get creative with it, I guess. But yeah, overall, this is a really nice way to display your items. Personally, I think I'm going to use this in my own world and make some nice displays all over the place. Well, anyways, that is all I have for this video. Sorry if it was a bit weird. It was my first time doing something like this. But I did enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy it as well. And I hope you found it useful if you want to make something weird or creative or whatever. But yeah, that's all, and I'll see you guys another time. Goodbye, everyone.